Hello, and welcome to The Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
I'm Jason DeRoss. I know. In the chat, let me know, is the voice back? Because I'm positive it is.
Jason is convinced the voice is back.
Let me see. Why am I convinced the voice is back? It is one right away. I wonder why I'm convinced the voice is back. Murder voice is the first comment we get. Both Mr. Casual Friday, I'll say it before the introduction, and Stacey were trying to convince me backstage that it was not. But every time I opened my mouth, laughter ensued. So I was like, I know the voice is back. I can't hear it, but I know the voice is back.
Jason came into frame and just said, "Good morning." It was back.
I said good morning also to Stacey because the very first thing she said to me was like, "Oh, Jason, gross." That was, I think, was how literally
because
how
you took. Well, today is Calzone Fever Day, and
you
took the tinfoil right into your mic, so it was an unpleasant sound. But
I start my
the Bread Baron wants to know what's up with the cameras.
I don't know.
Yeah, let us know if something's weird with the cameras or if someone's just trying to be funny, but don't freak.
Or maybe the Bread Baron thinks the camera captures my voice.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, but don't freak us out like that because we are holding on by a thread. Anyways.
But I'm starting to wonder, like, does the serial killer become before the voice, or do they have the voice long enough that they go, that's it, I'm killing everybody? Like, I'm sorry. The voice births the serial killer. It's not the other way around.
I don't know.
I think what they needed to do in the Christmas movie we watched is give Plop his voice.
Hold on. What was this? It was a
Christmas movie, because it's not a Christmas movie. It's a friggin' serial killer movie. We watched a Christmas movie, which we said was a Christmas romantic comedy, Hallmark style movie, and it turned out to be about a guy who was going to probably end up murdering everybody in the end.
Right.
And is it still the murder voice? Because like I just realized I'm talking a lot with a murder voice.
It's back. I'm gonna try and contain myself. I truly can't be.
Oh, my voice is back?
No, yeah, it's back. It's back. It's normal now.
You're lying to me. People in the chat, please let me know.
Okay, I don't like you itching your chest while you sound
I'm not
like
itching.
that.
I was just like slowly just moving.
Okay, well, whatever you're doing, I need you to pump the brakes. I can't be dealing with.
Where's your robe?
I was telling Casual Friday what happened before, so let's bring him on and we will unpack the robe of it all and also welcome the one, the only Mr. Casual Friday. Hold on, I missed the button and here he is.
Oh, yeah, killing it.
It's okay. It's Friday.
Killing it.
Hey, Jason! I thought you were gonna have the voice, but the voice is normal again. That's
The voice
so good.
The voice
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I believe the people in the chat. I do not believe you guys.
What room are you in your house?
The murder basement. Am I allowed to tell people that?
Okay. First of all, I will say that my most greatest joy was Casual Friday and I talking, Jason entering and speaking, and then I believe you and I might have had the same thought where it was like, we shouldn't tell them, because we both were like, oh.
Your reaction told me in a heartbeat.
We had lots of
and just just Rob being like, it's actually not there, and me just being like, ah.
worst.
That's
Worst
you
prank
guys
show.
held it in as good as like if I walked into the office, it was like I heard someone's getting fired today. Someone getting fired, and you guys wasn't. No, I don't think so. Well, who is it?
Crystal says, we're literally killing it, and that's we do have the murderer here. Jason, I'm so glad that it's here, and I'm glad that you took Rob's advice where when we heard it, you said, don't change anything. Because we know you hate it so much.
Don't you touch anything.
I'm pretty sure I can fix it now.
Oh,
But
really?
not now.
But not. What do you
That's
mean?
not fun.
All it is unplugging the mic and plugging it right back.
I mean,
in.
you
And
can,
then
but I have a feeling it might, transition back. But
I'm ready to play your game if you guys are ready to play mine.
what was that?
Stacey McGonagall and Rob Baker, Mr. Casual.
How do you know my real name?
You need to bring pizza to the top of the stairs. Wait a minute, I'm in the basement, bottom of the stairs.
Well,
Okay, you've won this round.
okay, so that's a great transition because today's a really special day because deliveries were made this morning. And if you are unaware of what today is, well, today is brought to you. I just want to get some good music here. It is brought to you by Calzone Fever. Calzone Fever, yes, they are 12. They now have 3 12-year-old, head chefs and a franchise in the midst. Calzone Fever.
I love the Price is Right style music.
Thank you.
It's really good.
I've been really looking forward to it, and we do absolutely have a Calzone Fever cam, and we will be coming to you for the rest of the day.
Look at that tongue sticking out of that one. God.
I know.
It kind of reminds me of Venom.
I mean, Rodrigo, can you hear us? Calzone Fever. This is the Calzone cam.
The cheese coming out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't hide it.
Oh, yeah, the cheese coming out of that.
That freaking cheese coming out of there.
It's going to be a long day. You know what's going to happen though one day? I'm going to meet you guys in real life again, and we're going to say hi, and I'm going to go hi.
Oh, no. That's the start of a really good, scary movie.
Oh, my God.
Puberty.
Honestly, when I got my period, I think that's what my vagina screamed. It's puberty.
That's the horror movie we're writing. Stacey's Puberty.
Oh, my God.
It's puberty. Who said that? Who the hell said that?
I did, in
It's
a
coming
way.
for you. You can't stop it.
So before we get lost in the horror movie that is my puberty, I just wanted to check in with everyone and see what we're drinking today. What's the vibe? What are we bringing? So Casual Friday, here you go.
Oh, really good. So I really wanted to make something with basil today, but then my delivery for basil got screwed up. So what I did is, have you guys ever had this booze?
What booze?
This booze here? Have you ever had
What is
this?
that? No, what is that?
It's called Saint Germain.
Ooh.
It's a
Beautiful.
Get away from me. Just a couple steps back, sir.
Oh, right. Social distancing.
I know you're 6 feet, but it still feels too close.
Yeah, it's always too close.
My aura reaches past 6 feet.
Ew.
I hated that. Okay.
So it's elderflower liqueur. So I don't know if you ever had an elderflower pop or anything like that, or anything with elder. It's really good. So I did that.
That feels like a fake berry that exists only in British comedies.
Yes. I'll have the elderflower.
The elderflower, please. Okay, that's beautiful. And what did you mix it with?
Put that, and I put some rosé, some rosé wine in here, and some fizzy water, and I mixed it all together. It doesn't even have a name. I just went for it.
That's gorgeous. That's a very decadent white wine spritzer or rosé spritzer.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, hell yeah. I did a dark and stormy. I did some very spicy ginger beer with a bit of pineapple and a little and some bourbon and some bitters in there as well. So that's my beverage for today.
That sounds delicious.
It's quite yummy. I have been sleeping on pineapple juice. Let me tell you guys. I've been sleeping on it.
Good.
Jason, what did you concoct? And don't say human blood, please.
No. What I really wanted to experiment today was a little bit of muddling, and I wanted to get some fresh berries and try something new. So like a new sort of liqueur or something added in. So what I'm having in the end though is straight whiskey in a solo cup. So,
Cheers, everybody. And cheers to everyone in the chat and everyone listening. Oh my God, cheers. We made it to Friday. Oh my God. Oh, and the bread baron goes, oh, the murderer has a sensitive side.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He's not a straight up murderer. It's complicated.
Yeah, he's complicated. You know? And I really do wonder what Calzone Fever will be drinking. Again, that is Calzone Fever. That is our sponsor for today. Calzone Fever. Get the fever.
Look at
Listen, go
on that calzone. Look at that nice magnet or pin. It could be either or, created by the wonderful Jenny Cirillo. I think that was negative
great.
sponsorship because of my voice. I'm sorry, Jenny.
No, that's okay. It is from Jenny. Jenny Cirillo is multifaceted, multi-talented, makes the most amazing magnets, pins. I have two magnets with the dogs on the fridge, and she made us a magnet and pin. So I had to grab it for our Calzone cam for today.
It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So how's everyone doing? How was everyone's week? Let's just get into it.
Let's get into it. So we were supposed to have dessert calzones today. There was
Yes.
a misunderstanding. One of the 3 head cooks didn't understand the order. So next
That's
week,
fair.
hopefully, dessert calzones.
Yes.
They had their phone number on the website. Adults have been calling the website looking for calzones. The phone number is to a 12-year-old.
I saw the phone number and I was wondering. I almost called it at like 2 a.m. last night.
Hey, he's gotten phone calls at midnight, and he's like, hello?
I'm so sleepy.
They do close at 8 p.m. That's also stated on the website.
So I've sent him some notes. Let's make a couple
Sorry,
changes here.
Jenny's just said never say my name again. Okay.
Those beautiful pins and magnets by those who shall not be named are beautiful.
Even
As
hearing you
beautiful as an
laugh of it,
elderflower. What?
just hearing you be like, oh, like laughing a bit with the murder voice. Anyways. But he was, so Calzone Fever was getting phone calls with real orders for calzones.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna make some changes. There's gonna be an email address set up. Like you gotta order like a few days ahead. You know?
They're 12. Their sister's birthday might be tomorrow. They don't know.
These are like landed immigrants being like, I want pizza. And they're just looking on the internet and go, oh, great, here we go.
Calzone Fever.
Calzone Fever.
They don't know. They're 12. I mean,
Wait.
they are 12.
Who are the landed immigrants?
Yeah,
It's someone like that's new to the city. They have no idea about they have no idea of like,
First of all-
what's a great pizza joint in this town?
you could have
They just
said
cut to the
new
city.
to the city.
I could have, but I went for something that was very easy. I don't know. Like in the sense of like I don't have to over explain they're just new to the city. Yeah.
Well, and now look where you are now.
Look where you are now. So let's have a bite of your calzone and let's get into it.
Oh, let's get into these.
Let's all get into it. This is beautiful ASMR. I love how you did it a bit away from the mic, unlike Jason.
You did not do it a bit away from the mic. He intentionally did it, but instead of getting gross, you got lovely, Rob. Like that's the difference of our reaction.
I was setting up the stream, and all I hear in my headphones.
That's exactly what Rob just did.
But maybe because I was seeing him approach. Okay, let's all take.
Sorry.
Let's get in. Okay, who'd like to go first? Rob.
Jason. Okay, I'll go first.
Jason. Okay, Rob. They're doing it at the same time. Okay. And how do we feel? How are we feeling about calzones?
Can you hear me? I did know, like, I think it was John Catucci that told me, because John Catucci has a show where he has to eat food. He's like, the trick is only take a small bite. And I fucked that up already.
And again, if you're just joining us, welcome. This episode is sponsored by Calzone Fever, a 12-year-old empire. Calzone Fever. This is a real company.
It's really good.
It's very good.
I want to eat mine, but I also really like the calzone cam. So I'm wondering if after the stream, that's when I take a bite. But I'll bite it. I have no problem.
Next time I got to deliver one for the cam and one for you.
Listen, I'll have an envelope waiting with cash. It's delicious. These are really good. Like I will say, like my dogs were going absolutely bananas. Now we also had a delivery to the one and only Two Little Sammys, who is really wrapped up in some dental procedures.
Oh my goodness.
the mouth of it all.
Yeah.
But she sent a little video about her calzone experience. So I thought maybe we'd play it.
That's amazing.
So we can get a little breakdown. And I haven't seen the video, but I am seeing the screenshot of it. And she is in pigtails, and we are just not prepared for how adorable it is. So I'm just going to get our little logo up if you're joining us. Today's episode is sponsored by Calzone Fever. And here's to little Sammy's thoughts on that.
Hi there. You might recognize me as the internet's own Two Little Sandwiches, where you see me make delicious concoctions every day right from my own kitchen. But sometimes when I'm too tired to cook for myself, I like to have a little treat. And when that happens, I call Calzone Fever. They're made in the morning, so they're fresh, but not too hot. And as you can see, they're going to satisfy any craving. So when you're in the mood for something delicious, call Calzone Fever. Calzone Fever. The only cure for it is more calzones.
And she really is going to eat it, but as you can tell, she does have some dental procedures coming up. So, but a huge fan of the calzone nonetheless.
We dropped off because I work as the delivery person for Calzone Fever. I'm kind of like the head driver.
In the east end of Toronto, yeah.
In the
If anybody wants me to do a cameo, let me know. I'll do a cameo with the
this is a great idea.
This is amazing. If you
If you have somebody that you hate and you want to send a cameo to, I will do a death threat to them.
If you have $25, yeah.
If you right now in the chat, now we're not going to do. You're really different with this microphone. But if you need any sort of message to you or a friend today, please put it in the chat. We will give Jason a solo camera, and he will direct to camera give you that message. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jameson says, I think Jay's murder voice should be the voice of the cartoon Calzone Fever character, when they start making commercials. Oh, wow. You could be the voice of the calzone.
It'd be a fucked up mascot. Those 12-year-olds aren't listening, right?
Wow. I will say, Chelsea, it wasn't delivered in a robe, but I certainly was in a robe, and
now you've taken it off.
Well, this is what happened, and I told Rob the story, and I know everyone's going to say, like, I'm really taking a walk, but this is what happened.
It's a very good story.
I showed up in a robe, and I said, hey, I'm ready for Casual Friday. Here's my robe. Gave the money, got my calzone. And then later, after Rob left, my recycling bin fell over. So I went outside to fix it in robe, and my dog Burger let loose right out the door. A very innocent woman with a bag of produce. It was like almost so Parisian. Like you could see it billowing out of the bag. Burger said, that's it. So he escaped, starts chasing her down the street. I'm barefoot in robe, running after her. Get Burger. He comes back, stops, takes a dump in front of my house. I had to run back
on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk, not even like in the front yard. Like on the sidewalk in front of my house, took a dump, was staring at me. I have to run in to get a poo bag. I come out, pick up the poo. Burger jumps on my back. I fall over in robe, okay? I missed the poo, but I was done. I stood up and my neighbor was smoking, and she was like, he's really funny. And I just had it. So I got in and took my robe off, and I said, that's it. And I just started curling my hair. I don't know why, but we're here.
I love that Burger is usually just annoyed at everything. Like he's just like, I can't even deal with this. But then something fucking set him off.
Set him off. I think he was just, and he'd already had breakfast. He'd been out, he had been walked, and he was just like, I'm gonna fuck up that produce bag. That's mine now.
I think I can only imagine he was like holding the poo, and he was like, it just is not a pleasant feeling to hold your poo in.
Absolutely. And listen, Voodoo Lion, you're correct. Sidewalk dumps are high level.
Yeah.
I was here for this long walk. I love long walks. I love going on them.
What other likes and dislikes do you have for this dating cam that we're setting up here?
Yeah, what's this? What's your likes?
I really enjoy campfires.
Hold on, let me get a good. Let me just.
Well, here's the thing, though. I've got to talk about this long walk. Okay, well, I'll tell you first. I like campfires, but they have to be made of. We just burn whatever we see. The city's burning. That's our campfire, baby, because it's you and me together. As we watch the world crumble, and we can start again from ground zero. You see Fight Club?
Yeah, I've all seen Fight Club.
Here's the thing: that long walk left to Stacey got a bit dirty on a robe outside. I've
What?
Dirty.
that's what I took.
No,
from
that's
it.
not what
You said
happened. Hold on.
You even said you missed the dump. You said you missed falling
Hold
on the
on.
poo.
Hold on,
You didn't get a
Stacey.
bit dirty in a robe.
Yep. You tell me,
Stacey got a bit dirty in
with
her
all the
robe.
stuff that we've done,
I
like
can't.
changing gross costumes backstage and everything, I still don't know why you're not wearing the robe right now, because all I hear is I fell over on the sidewalk. And then
I
I'm
was
like, okay.
sweating. I was so warm, and I was like, I ran down the street barefoot in a robe. Oh
Yeah,
my
and then
god!
you took it off, and I
Stacey got a bit dirty in her robe. I
have to
can't.
mute. I'm gonna go eat some calzone.
Oh my god, it's funny.
She got a
And
bit dirty in the robe. Some landed immigrants were watching her.
They're calling Calzone Fever at 3 a.m. I'll tell you that much.
Is that that's what you're telling us? That's how much.
That's what I'm telling you.
So people are bringing up Army Hammer in the chat now. Do you guys know about Army Hammer? What's going on?
I still don't feel like I know enough to be like, this is what's going on, but I got a bit more updated on it. It just sounds all
I need
bad.
an update. I need an update.
So basically, like, and I'm sure the chat will help us explain, but basically, like, DMs were and like texts were unearthed of Army Hammer with women, where he was like saying how he's like 100% a cannibal and he wants their blood and he wants he wants to eat their heart or whatever. And Army Hammer's like, yeah, friggin' even, yeah, right about that. Like, just trying to cover it up and like.
He said that into this mic, and everyone went, I don't know.
Was
I
that
think that's what you
was that
want.
the official statement that his lawyer released?
Yeah, it said, yeah, friggin' even, who cares, whatever. And he got dropped from a J-Lo movie. So, and he was like, I didn't even get dropped. I had, like, because of what's happened, like, I got to hang out with my kids. I was like, do you? Do you
He
need
said
to
he didn't want to go away for a month into Utah or something to shoot it. But he's still up. He's still in another movie.
Hold on. Did you call it Utah?
Yeah. Sault Ste. Marie, Utah. Yeah, right? The Utah Jazz,
Utah Jazz.
right? Didn't they name it after all the fossils and stuff they found? And they were like, oh, Utah. Yeah.
Wait. What do you think fossils are?
Utah.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
so you think fossils are tar? Is like congealed tar?
No, I don't think it is congealed tar, but I think they do use oil in the base of tar. Maybe I'm wrong. And fossils turn into oil.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut down this
Let you know.
dating video a little bit.
Hey, ladies.
I'm Jason. I'm from Utah.
Favorite team's the Utah Jazz.
I'm a landed immigrant. I've only been here for a couple of years.
New to the city. I said landed immigrant so you wouldn't have any questions about
Yeah.
who I am, where I stand.
I don't want to confuse anybody by saying new to the city.
I am from the United States, but I'm a landed immigrant to Utah.
Why can't landed immigrants have roles in
Okay,
in stories?
Jason, absolutely not.
In stories, they can.
What a take to take from that.
You guys got to check yourself. Oh, pepperoni.
Yeah, it's for meat lovers who simply love meat. And
So good.
guitar, Utah. Oh,
We
yeah.
all tar. Yeah, we got it.
We all are. We all are.
My tar, you tar, we all tar.
I feel like the full mouth takes it up another half a step, I think.
You know, every time we have a casual Friday, like I'll be listening and laughing and trying to get through it, and I'll try and think of titles. So first I thought, oh, a great title, Stacey Gets Dirty in a Robe. You know, that's a great title. But then, you know, guitar, Utah, you know, it's
We all tar.
yeah, we all are. Like, they're all really coming in at a level. And I decided to do makeup again. Next Friday, I'm eating a dessert calzone barefaced. It's quite truly a mess if you've never been to a casual Friday before. Just so you know, it is always and forever brought to you by Calzone Fever. So Calzone Fever, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
Yes, thank you. Oh, sorry.
If you're in the east end of Toronto, landed immigrant or not, Definitely check out the website. Get a calzone. They've got dessert calzones too. 3 of them.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
there may even be a breakfast calzone that's coming down the barrel as we speak.
It's already on the site.
It's on the site, so they
Yeah.
should maybe just be aware that if you are putting stuff on the site, we are going to order them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're 12 though. You get excited. You're in your
absolutely.
room, you're writing all the text for the website in one night. You've already had such victories as meat lovers for meat lovers who simply love meat. Like
That was great. Now, who
riding
wrote that?
high. Emil, the other
really?
co-founder of Calzone Fever. Yeah.
How's
So
it
Emil
going?
is the marketing manager.
What's that?
Emil is the marketing manager.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to check in again on the Calzone Cam, we've just got, just wanted to give a little check in with the Calzone Cam here. Now, I do want to bring mention, if you look at the picture of Calzone Fever, the logo, you will see that it is represented in the calzone. We do have a little bit of a happy face.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That is really crazy. Calzone Fever.
Like, which one's the real calzone and which one's the logo?
Exactly.
Can we go back to the chewing cam for a second?
Yeah, this is a...
Hey, ladies, I like The Office. The American one.
Yeah, can we stop it with that? I know we talk about it a lot on this podcast, and I won't stop. Be more than a man who likes The Office. That's just a tip from me to you. We need it. We need it.
I don't think it's gonna happen, Stacey.
I don't think. I will tell you on TikTok, I did hit an Office TikTok where it was just a lot of Office clips, and they are really funny. But still, yeah.
I still very often get sucked down like a YouTube hole of Office clips and like compilations all the time.
You know what? I don't
Put
think
that
I'm
on your dating
ever.
profile.
What do you say?
You should put that on your dating profile. Why did you say, what did you say? Why did you say, what did he say?
Yeah.
I'm right here. You could just ask me.
Who's he talking to?
Yeah. Who are you talking to? Oh my God. If someone's watching this at their office. Okay. I will
Do you guys think I can get on the plane like this?
the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jameson's asking if I go back to LA, could this be my plane look?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would. Here's the thing. Like when you go on a plane, when we were ever able to do that, like the people who dressed up for it, I just could never understand. Like I am sweatpants. I am sweater.
Yeah.
I once tried to be a plane person because I was flying first class. So I put on a large hat. Let me tell you, dumb.
I don't know who told you plane person has a large hat.
They do. No, but you know what I'm talking about, like the travel look.
No, that's the Kentucky Derby look.
Man, you gotta store the sombrero up top.
Excuse me, I'm on a plane. I'm going to Orlando. I'm going to Epcot.
You also can't bring the heated cheese in the top of that sombrero. We have to be throwing out on the plane.
I don't know what you guys are cooking back there, and I know where this queso came from. It was my cousin's boyfriend. So I'll stick with my queso. Thank you very much.
Hey, whoop. Oh.
A dip and enjoy. I love Florida. COVID don't even exist there. You see, exactly. Cindy, come visit me. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I would love to go to the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
It's fancy clothes and cocktails, and it's horses, right?
Yes,
Yes.
but apparently it's also these higher elites like getting just wrecked.
Wait, it's who? It's higher elites?
Like, yeah, it's like high class people getting trashed.
And what do
like,
you think about higher elites?
Yeah. What do you think of higher elites?
I'll tell you what, I was a higher elite at one time in my life. Got sent across the ocean.
You got sent across.
I cannot see.
Why do you have a little crumb in your hand?
Did you get? You said you got sent across the ocean?
Oh, higher elite. To me, that means Navy SEAL. It was my time in the Navy SEAL.
I guess we just think words mean different things.
Yeah.
You guys remember that time when Dwight set off the fire alarms?
Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
what?
Yeah. But wait,
Okay.
so you're saying Navy SEAls are the ones who?
No, I'm
are
talking
at
about
Kentucky Derby?
I'm talking about Dwight from the American Office.
Yeah,
Set off the
okay.
fire alarms, and everybody was trapped inside.
Okay. Ew.
We hate this guy. And honestly, if you're listening to this, you might want to just give it a watch at youtube.com/theregulars. It's truly something. And this is maybe the cutest little comment we ever got. Or hold on, where was Voodoo Lion?
It was the wink.
It was
I
the
agree
wink,
with that.
absolutely, Jen. But it was he's nibbling in a robe. He's having a little nibble.
It's nice. It makes it sound so nice.
Yeah,
Do
a
I say
little
Dwight
nibs.
wrong too? Is that what's happening here?
What?
Do I say Dwight wrong as well?
I don't know.
I don't try it out.
Dwight.
I will say the murder voice, I'm becoming accustomed to it, and then it'll hit me. But Jameson's really here for more murder voice recaps of The Office. So you sound how I feel Reddit is. You sound like if Reddit was a person, it's you. That's what I think. So,
Does anybody know how to reset my printer?
wait, what?
I feel like that's what I go to Reddit for. I'm just
Oh,
like,
okay.
great.
Okay. And
Are
again,
you on like
this-
our printer? You're on our printer all the time?
Your printer, our printer, we all printer.
Printer.
Calzone Fever. Yeah, Jason, I'm really enjoying this. But you are here for a little while in Canada, no?
I'm here for a little while.
Are you enjoying it? How's the basement treating you?
Great. I'm liking it a lot. You know who I saw sort of in person today very quickly? Rob Baker, Mr. Casual
Oh,
Friday.
no.
That's right.
Had to pick up a calzone.
It's really sad when you see your friends from a distance and you know, you can't really hang out. Like, it's just the saddest. It's just like a little taste.
Yeah.
It's like if someone were to run up to your door and they're a lumberjack and they give you a little smooch and then they go, gotta go to work. And you're like, that's not enough. You know?
No, I need a couple hours of lumberjack.
I know. We need so many. A big hug. Oh my God. Who would let go first? The murderer? I don't know.
Who wants a hug?
I feel like I need so many hugs and cries.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
know. It's
Yeah.
so true.
I've been good about walks though. Like I went for a walk with legendary Japanese knife owner Alistair Forbes.
Oh, yes.
This week, which was really nice. It was really nice to see him.
Didn't
Mm-hmm.
you also go with the with Ashley Botting?
I did. I've been for a walk with Ashley Botting recently.
Oh,
I went
so
for a
friend
walk
of
with
mine?
I went for a walk with Anessa Frantowski recently.
Oh my God. She's so great. That's a great walk, buddy.
Yeah. Great walk buddies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same. Like, I just walking the dog, stepping in mud, them eating mud.
Get a little dirty in a robe.
I'm getting a little dirty in a robe. Yeah, but walking's it.
I feel like walking with Burger must be like you're in like the dog's version of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's true because I walk by and people go, "He's really looking at me," and I'm like, "I know." Also, look who's in the chat. Who did
yeah,
you
we have
like
a
walking
question
with the
for you.
best? Wow, can you answer
I'm
that?
going to say no comment on that. I just I'm not comfortable making a choice like that.
Okay, that's fair.
Swipe right on that guy.
Do you think after this is done that you'll stay a walker? Like, cause now it's like the only time I really get outside. So I really cherish a walk. Like I just explore, you know, my friend Jane used to call them like intuitive walks. Like she would just turn wherever, do whatever. And she has some pretty crazy stories about intuitively walking.
Cool.
But yeah, so you just kind of like, it's a way to like check in with your intuition.
Yeah,
Like, where
I've
do you
never
wanna
even heard
go?
of that before. That's amazing.
It's really cool. And she has some cool stories about like bumping into like old friends and seeing people. And she's just like, you know, it's like
It's
the
like-
universe connecting you to where you need to be.
Have you ever, like, I remember trying this when Theo was like 2. It's like, we're going to walk where you, like, I'm just going to follow you. But it doesn't go anywhere. It goes to like a pile of rocks. And then it's like,
Oh,
Eh?
yeah.
But have you ever tried following your dogs and see where your dogs would go?
You know,
The lake.
if I, yeah, the lake. No, Vic hates water. He's just recently got into drinking water.
Oh, wow.
Burger, they would like go to a mud pile and eat. Like I wouldn't go anywhere interesting, I don't think. You know, I took them to the park and they just played on the perimeter of the park. They didn't run in the park. So I'd probably go to a trash heap.
I tried to do it once for a vacation, like a weekend getaway with some friends where we were like, we're just going to drive for a certain amount of time, like however many minutes we allocate, like 15, 20, and then we'll flip a coin at right or left for the next turn. And we'll do that like 8 times, and then we'll see where we end up.
Wow.
Then we had some other friends jump on board and they booked a hotel and said, we're not doing that.
Yeah. I mean, that might just be for some select friends, you know?
Yeah.
Theo wrote some code for his calculator, and it was a kind of an intuitive walk code where it was like every time we reached an intersection, we had to go like press a button. It would say right or left or straight. But we ended up just going around in circles. Like it was not a good walk.
Oh, really?
I love that story. I'm still stuck on he wrote some code for his calculator.
Yeah. Like, how did he do that?
Your kid's Doogie Howser.
Yeah. But Doogie Howser didn't write code, though.
No, but...
Doogie. Well, can't believe that. And what's his name when like pitching the show? Doogie. His name's Doogie, not
Like
Dougie.
Doug?
No. Doogie.
Doggy?
Doody? No, Doogie.
What's it short for?
I mean, I guess that's okay. What's his last name?
Hauser.
Okay, no.
He's a child doctor. Okay.
Yeah. And then every night, his friend Vince will climb into his bedroom window.
It was the best.
So he's a really good doctor, but he's also like a teen, right? So
He's got to deal with pimples.
He's dealing with teen stuff. He's horny as all hell, but he's still got to do this back surgery, and he's
not
going
as
to do
horny
it.
as Vinny, though. Vinny is super horny.
I'm
Yes,
Vinny.
true.
Hey yo!
Doing surgery on that lady tomorrow. Can I sit in?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I'm really pissed because like I grew up with like those kind of sitcoms, so it's like someone in the window being like, "Hey, what's up, Tiffany? Are you coming to the party?" And so I was like, "That's what an actor is."
Is that your Kimmy Gibbler? Because that's pretty much what happens in every episode of Full House.
Yeah.
My brothers used to call me Gibbler. You're like, "You're such a Gibbler," and I was like, "Take that back, Jimmy. Take it
Wow.
back." Call me Gibbler. Yeah.
I liked Gibbler.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Kimmy was great.
Yeah, Kimmy was great.
I think she works for the UN now. Like
Fuck
not
yeah.
like the actor. I think she was like, "Peace out. I don't like this."
Yeah.
Claire says, before the pandemic, me and my partner used to go on intuitive walks. Hello. And one time we ended up at an open house that was giving away free wine and then ended up at a restaurant that gave us free drinks. That's
Your
huge.
intuition is way better than mine.
Yeah. Like your
Jason-
intuition is tied into like your booze consumption, which is amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
went to
a,
an intuitive walk and ended up in the jail for a day.
you ended up in a jail for the night?
Yeah,
Jason, please.
I wish.
Wait, you wish you ended up in jail?
Why do you wish you ended up in jail?
There was a time in my life where I was like, "Hey, ladies, you know how you have a bucket list in your life, and you're like, yeah, these are just things I haven't done and I really want to do.
Like what?
Wouldn't it be romantic just to end up in jail for one night? Just one night."
Ew, the smile at the end, Jason.
I hate this person.
Oh my god. No, I like this person. This is a good Jason. We've got him in a good zone. Don't you
The music
think?
goes
I'm eating
so good with
pizza.
the voice.
This is me eating pizza.
This is what you look like eating pizza?
No, this is me, my attitude while I'm eating pizza. You want to catch me? Hello, ladies. You know what?
Why are you
Good
taking
looking?
little bites?
Because I'm trying to do a microphone thing. You know.
And if anyone's curious what he means by that, he means podcast. He thinks a podcast is a microphone thing.
I go into these groups in Facebook, and they're podcast groups, and I'm like, "Hey, everybody else having fun with doing these microphone things?"
I thought he was maybe even just referring to talking.
Yeah, he needs a mic.
This microphone thing?
Hey,
Little
ladies,
microphone thinging back
we can
and
go
forth?
out. We can do some mouth stuff. What? You know, like talking. Okay, great.
Jason, where do you think if you were to go on an intuitive walk, where you would end up? Like, honestly.
I think I would end up in a field of corn.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and then I would walk into that field of corn and be like, "You got 50 minutes to get out. Go."
I will tell you,
Did you
growing
say
up
it
in the
to somebody
country.
else? Hold on. Did you say it to somebody else? Like, what was that? You have
Yeah.
50 minutes to get out?
I look up at
Right?
the satellite and I'm like, "I know you're watching me. I got 15 minutes to get out. Time me. Go."
He's convinced it's the Truman Show. He thinks he's in the Truman Show. There's going to never be a time where you can convince Jason he's not in the Truman Show. It's just never going to happen.
It's
The
a
problem is
different
we're all in the
reference
Truman Show, and that's you know what the problem is actually? We're in the Truman Show, but it's not about me, and I'm an extra and don't even know it.
You know what, Jason? That perfectly describes you. Someone's like, what's Jason like? I'd be like, well, he believes that the Truman Show is real, but his depression comes from the fact that he's just a day player.
I'm a day player that got lost one day, banged my head, and I have insomnia, so I'm just walking around set.
Wait.
Who is that guy?
You have what?
You know,
Wait, what do you have?
You know, when you hit your head and then you can't sleep.
You can't.
insomnia, amnesia. Yeah, you know what I mean?
First of all, he said insomnia. I have insomnia.
Yeah, like that club downtown in Toronto, Insomnia.
It's... Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's it.
You're wearing your mother's robe in the basement, eating Calzone Fever with
When I was in
insomnia.
grade 5 and my teacher was like, what
And
do you want
it's
your life to
Truman's
be?
Show.
This is it's weird because I explained this day. I literally explained this day to my grade 5 teacher.
Here's the thing, Jason, you love bits. Why do you hate it when you have a perfect bit? You sound like a murderer. Why do you
Am I
care?
destroying the murderer bit? Is that what you're saying?
No. I just think you should embrace it. It's nice. Jenny, we are trying to create a list of all the words that Jason cannot say. If you go to our Facebook, you can tell us. I have a little like thread going. Also, just DM us on Instagram if there's a word that Jason does not say. Please know I will be collecting all of them. I will buy a whiteboard and just put it behind me, and we will add it to the list.
This is great.
Okay. Yeah, I
I guess
promise.
today we can add Utah,
Insomnia.
insomnia.
He's adding it too. Look at the little pen in the frame.
Yeah.
No, I'm just adding your names to the list.
What? No.
No. Shayla, we have, she said Elizabeth made a really good list with her Halloween costume. Totally agree. We've watched it to try and just
We watched it,
collect.
Yes.
all
it's
of the
hard
words.
to see the names in
so
the
good.
video.
And Lindsay's correct. That will
got
be
the
one
list.
big ass whiteboard. Oh yeah.
I'm figuring it out. It's okay. I figured a lot of words out.
If you are joining us, I just wanted to do a quick little check-in with our pals at Calzone Fever. Just so you know, today's episode is sponsored by Calzone Fever. Yes, they are 12. Yes, these are real calzones. And now they have removed the phone number because adults were calling the 12-year-olds Calzone Fever. And that's okay, because I would too. When I saw it, I was like, damn, okay, one of these parents is really... No, it was one of the 12-year-olds. Does he have a cell phone?
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine? First of all, my school basically had to call my parents and be like, "Can you just get a computer?" Because my parents were like, "You can keep writing." And let me tell you, I was upset the day we got a computer because I had to now actually do assignments.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Theo doesn't want a phone. He likes his calculator.
That's really nice.
Here's my life. Here's where I'm at. I'm getting an ooh from Claire, and I don't even know what it's for anymore. I'm straight ooh.
No, I think it was from something you were saying.
Probably. You mean Mike stuff?
Mike stuff. Yeah, you know. Yeah, no, I don't know if I would be good with a phone. Like, I'm glad that I didn't have the internet. Like, I didn't have good internet. I had dial-up internet. Like, even if you said, hey, I got to go call someone, the dial-up went down. Me on the internet is already a problem now as a 34-year-old woman. Can you imagine?
Uh-huh.
I can't.
No, it's too much.
I will say
100%
that
fair.
fingering. Oh yeah, Claire, that's fair, and that is fair, and that is absolutely
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair. Yeah.
So I don't want to say too much, but I did go a little semi-viral on TikTok yesterday.
What?
Yep, and I showed my TikTok that got a bunch of views to some friends, and the feedback was, wow, I guess you don't have to think that hard. You don't have to think too hard on the app.
Is this the classic Stacy thing where people say things that are a little bit mean to you? Is it one of those things where it's like, I can
No.
tell her she's stupid. That's okay. Is it one of those things?
I don't think
No.
so, because it seems like the things that do go viral aren't the smartest, funniest things. The stuff that goes viral on TikTok is the stuff you're like, really? And Stacey can laugh, but Stacey will say the same thing. Like, how does these people that are just like, oh, this dog farted, and people went, whoa, and then he gets
Oh,
3
yeah.
million views.
Oh, so many views. Thank you, Jenny, for the support.
Are we going to see this TikTok?
I mean, I could show you the TikTok. I can
please.
upload it, I think. Okay. Well, let me see if I can get it to myself, and I'll show you it. But basically, it's just a video about my fear of my house smelling. So as you can see, there's a sign here that just says, "Welcome, does it smell? Please tell me." So I caught on to a little music, made a little video, and still not rich. So it's really still not working out for me.
I saw somebody put out the other day of like how many likes you have to get for money on TikTok, and I was like, oh, this ain't worth it. It's crazy. It's a lot.
What do you mean?
Like how
What
many?
is it?
This person was like 50, I think it's 50 million likes, and he's like, I'd approximately get a grand for that, or $1.50.
50 million likes. You have to have 10,000 followers to go viral.
Well, I'm just following TikTok, but you know what? I also, if I started believing everything I saw on TikTok, then like, you know.
Did you tell Rob what algorithm you were in for?
Oh, I'm definitely I'm in an algorithm with the Proud Boys, probably. That's happening. I could have told you that all that stuff was going to happen. They were very public about what they were going to do. No, so, but now it's all. I don't know. I think that I've gotten out of that algorithm.
That's
I
good.
don't get as much news, so I'm kind of scared what's going to happen on the 19th or the 20th or even the 16th. They're talking about. So
I will
who
tell
knows?
you when Jason informed me that I had to check
I know
the
how it
news.
happened.
Well, remember when I was like, "How did this? Like, this is wild," and you were like, "I'd been seeing it." I was like, "Your TikTok is mine's just like sassy kids and like dogs and makeup tutorials, and yours
Before
is like."
people jump on me like crazy because it's like, how did I end up in this? It's because the last show we wrote together, our director was like, I want you guys to go to like very alternative right media and see like what it is. So I started getting that on my computer a bunch, and then all of a sudden all my YouTube stuff was feeding me that. And then for a long time I was just being fed all this right-wing stuff because I was actively looking it up for a long time.
I cannot mess with the algorithm. If you need to do that stuff, you need to go incognito. There's just absolutely no way. Like, I was off.
Also, I do think Donald Trump won the election. So exactly.
Right. Okay. Right. There it is.
That is wild.
I can't believe I just said that on the internet because now I don't even know what's going to happen to my life.
You're back in the algorithm, baby.
He's back in the
People are going to
algorithm.
cut that clip and then just be like, put that out there whenever.
No,
they
I don't.
want.
I don't think so.
Right.
No, we'll get you back.
Like in all the ads on like websites and all, it's always like John Fluvog shoes. It's mostly shoes in all the
You're-
ads that are targeting me because that's all I look at. So Jason, is it like, do you get like Stormfront ads and stuff like that, and like Steve Bannon's face and things like that?
Here's Ben Shapiro telling me how it is. Yeah, I get that.
Like, Ben Shapiro's such a wiener. Like, he's always like, "Hello, can we talk
Wiening
about
it.
modesty?" It's like, get the frick out of here, you frickin' loser.
I think he's the one that, I might be wrong, but I thought he was the one that coined the saying, facts don't care about your feelings. I think he's the one that coined that.
That
I
sounds
could be
like-
wrong. Maybe it's just, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, no thanks. His sister was like, went on YouTube, and it was a huge thing because she was doing these like very alt-right videos about like dressing modest and like how that's important and all this blah,
Sure.
blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
Yeah. So them together. But I didn't click on it because I was like, my algorithm is where I need it to be. Okay.
I've worked so hard to get it to this place.
My TikTok is muscular, not even muscular, tall, lumberjack men, cutting wood. Also women doing makeup and drag queens doing makeup. I could never do. Okay. And then just sassy kids who are like, Michelle, don't even start with me. Like that kind of stuff. I'm here for it. And
Mine
if you
now
want-
is look at these fun things you can find on Google Earth. That's where I'm at.
see, that's my thing. You're too discovery, so it can go either way.
Or it's
Tomorrow-
epidemiologists just telling us the truth, and I'm like, yeah, okay, great.
Exactly, Voodoo. You can't get Ben Shapiro cutting wood.
I do have a clip of him going like, "Oh, you guys are doing push-ups," and then he goes crazy and does like 1 billion push-ups, and you're like, "Okay," and like a radio, like he was on a guest on a radio show.
Have you ever been at a party where someone's like kind of begging you to ask them to do push-ups, and you're like, Neil, we're not gonna do it. Like,
We're doing it.
yeah.
You pushed me too far.
All I need is one person to challenge me, and I will show you guys. It's like,
I think it's happened once in my life, and you know who it was? Alistair Forbes.
Of course.
There are pictures from Second City of a push-up contest at an opening night, like on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I absolutely am not here for it. I don't want to see it. I just can't do it. I just can't.
I don't know if we
it.
should put that out there because I don't know if Heather knows about that, and then she could become an ex-fiance very quickly.
An ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance means one of two things.
There's a
the
bunch
wedding
of
has
things.
happened, or
Like there's a bunch of things about Alistair. I don't know if Heather knows yet. Like how everyone used to call Alistair's penis the baby.
did they call it the baby or the baby?
The baby. It was before the baby. It was
for
the
the
baby.
baby.
Like,
The baby.
Oh, that's a cute little baby. oh, you want to cuddle the baby?
What if he's just been silently watching this podcast this entire time with Heather, and he's like, "Shut your mouth, Rob! You shut your filthy little mouth."
Shut up.
Alistair would have shut it down already and turned it off and been like, "Oh, I guess something's wrong with the internet." Oh, sorry, guys.
That's really funny.
When I was walking with Alistair the other day, a Lamborghini drove by and he was like, "Ooh, check out the Lambo," and I was like, "Ew,
Ew! Oh my god! Ew, that's a crime. The Lambo. Oh my god!
So we talked for 5 minutes about how he wants a Lambo.
You guys don't like a Lambo? What about a Ferraro or a Porsche? Anyone?
You can go to Utah.
Ferraro.
You know, I really feel seen here because I feel like sometimes I'm a little too particular. Like I will be like, "Ew, why'd you say that?" on something like Lambo. So I'm feeling very, very validated. Where I'm like, "Ugh."
I'll say 99% of the time I'm the other side of that. So I get it.
I once went to this wedding with a friend of mine, and he.
Right.
Yeah, and it was actually a really cool wedding. I saw my family doctor there, and I was like, "Hi."
So many brags. All
Yeah,
brags.
so many brags. But it was this huge wedding, and but anyways, he drove a souped up car there. Like he wanted to bring this souped up car to this wedding.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
he's a doctor. Maybe that's just his car.
no, he was like a mechanic, like a car guy. So
Not your
we
doctor.
dro-
The guy. Never mind.
Yeah, no. The guy I was going with. So we go, and going there, no problem. Like, but it was very like you could hear how loud the car was, and I was like, everyone's talking about like as you're driving by, you're not giving anyone a pleasant experience, and inside it's too loud. And then the drive home, being very hungover, terrible.
It's like whenever a Harley goes by, and you're like, "Can you just don't do that to me right now?"
Yeah,
Wait.
could you just not?
Yeah.
Oh, you drove home the next day.
Oh, the hungover, right? Yeah.
Do you
I
have-
was like, how did
do
you
you
get
have
hungover
question-
by the end of the wedding? It's like, oh, this is a great time. Oh God, I'm hungover. Let's go home. Have you ever got hungover in
Yeah.
the night when
Yeah.
you're partying?
100%.
for sure.
100%. And it sucks.
You know how you get rid of that?
How you get rid of it?
Yeah, you don't stop drinking.
You don't stop drinking.
You just keep going.
Pardon me?
What did you just
keep
say?
going. You just keep going.
I don't think I'd like any more drinks. Thank you.
You want this one? Drink it. Cheers. You can't turn down a cheers. It's a rule.
Cheers.
Law.
I'm scared now.
Yeah. I will say, Jason brought up, icing. So on TikTok, there's a lot of people who are trying to be cool, but they're like 30 plus, and they're bringing back what was cool to them, which was icing someone. Which if you don't
only
know,
lasted like a month, anyways. Like
Yeah,
in
but-
reality, icing was a fad for a month.
But icing, if you don't know, is when you sneak up on someone or sneak Smirnoff Ice, like a Mike's Hard, at them. Like does that make sense? Like how would you describe it?
You have
That's how you
to
describe it,
surprisingly give it to them. So if it shows up there and they see it in a weird way, then they have to chug it wherever they are.
Yeah. So this woman, I ended up getting on iced TikTok, and I was not having it because I was like, this
See?
is so lame. So it was a woman.
Are my algorithms seeking into your TikTok now? Is that what's
Maybe.
happening?
What was that song from the right wing? Red Kingdom. Yeah. Ugh.
Red Kingdom.
No thanks. But she iced her
Red
husband, and I was like, just go for a walk. You don't need to be doing this to each other. She hollowed out an entire thing of bread, like with a little circle, and like slipped the full ice, like the full Mike's Hard in there.
Oh.
And then covered up the bag and then watched her husband from the back room like make a sandwich. And when he pulled it out, he was just like, he kind of gave her a look of like, I'm not drinking this. Like, which makes the ice not even fun, you know?
Janine, it's a work day.
Mark, you've been iced. You've been iced.
We were also corrected, and not corrected, but details. I forgot. Bend the knee.
Yeah, you got to bend the knee, and you got
to bend the knee when you've been iced.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Can you imagine that just being in your home with your partner and they're on their knee and it's just, and then after they ice it, they're like, then what else? It's 3:30.
Now I have to take a nap.
I have to go to bed. And no, you're not coming with me.
But yeah, your story about the bread, it's so disappointing because as soon as you hollow out a loaf of bread, I'm like, artichoke and spinach dip.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah, I want that. That's all I want now.
Well, that's what you do after you get iced. Bend the knee.
Ew.
Then you jump into that dip. You know what, Denise? Do you know why we're here at the counseling session?
Why?
Why have you never iced me? Why have you never put the time and effort into magically ice?
Ew, I'm sorry, I have to cut you off. The bread's getting wet in your mouth, and I'm just like not having it.
You cut to me at the wrong time. I'm like, that's why I keep muting myself, and then I'm like, oh well, fuck that one up.
Oh my God. Jen says, does anyone remember when Smirnoff Ice came out and they were sold out everywhere? Oh yeah. I think I've told this story before, but I remember meeting my first boyfriend at the potato festival at the farmer's stands.
Sure. Yep. Where you
You heard about the potato festival? Yeah. Huge announcement.
Huge. It was very huge in Alliston. And the night before I had done some Wild Vines wine. So I was very hungover the night before, but I drank a bunch of Mike's Hard. That was my first. I thought I was like so she wee wee with my Mike's Hard.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways,
My one night, because everybody has a night like that with some sort of either liquor or something where they're just like, okay, I won't do it for a while. I did Southern. It was Southern Comfort for me. I had a night where it was like someone brought it up to like we went away for the weekend. They brought it up and I was like, never again. Why does anybody drink this shit?
It smells like puke to me. It still smells like puke to me.
Yeah.
From my teenage years. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God, I used to be so into coolers. Like, I just don't. The puke remnants in my mind of those times. The worst coolers were Woody's because they were somehow like pulpy. Like there was something about a Woody's.
Yeah, they were good.
I will tell you though.
There's something about a Woody.
There's just something about a
Woody, that really gets me going.
Oh, we got wings.
Oh, we got wings, Rick.
Can you imagine I sounded like that? Oh my God.
It'd be a lot.
I'd have like 6 lumberjacks.
Oh, yeah.
Like one oh yeah, and all the lumberjacks wake up. They're like,
Hey, babe. What's up, babe?
Babe.
You okay, babe? Babe.
What?
Like they pull your sleigh to work.
I'm gonna be late.
Rob. Wow, Stacey, I've never seen you do that character before. Thanks, Rob. Good callback. Love that. Yeah, I used to be, but I will tell you, one Mike's Hard Lemonade, if you can do it once in a while, bunch of ice, actually not that bad. It's very tart.
Yeah.
But I think I'd rather gin in it now. Like a nice homemade Mike's Hard Lemonade with a bit of gin.
What's in it now? Is it like vodka or just alcohol?
It's vodka, but like I cannot mess with vodka. I just can't. I just have had it too. Ugh, ooh.
Yeah.
Just a warm vodka, that taste.
Yeah.
You know when you're young and you're just like getting it in?
I'm like
thanks.
yucked out, but also my mouth is watering like I want it.
Oh, really? And you know what else you might want? And that is a Calzone Fever. Now, everyone, they are sponsoring today's episode. So Calzone Fever, get in on it. I know I certainly will. Yeah, you want some vodka? Is that what you're...
Hard.
Like my mouth does. My mouth wants it.
Now, are you like a shot taker of vodka or like...
I want to say no, but really I'm a shot taker of everything.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not.
I love it. Like I love cocktails. And I love everything. I love all drinks. But it's like if I've had a couple of cocktails or something like that, and then I see like just the bottle sitting there on the counter, I'll pour myself a shot of whatever is there just for fun.
Wait, like at home?
Yeah, even at home.
Like by yourself?
Yeah, even by myself. Like even like before we got on here, you know, like even
Just a quick little. Well, I wish I liked shots. My problem with them, like, and if I'm gonna do a shot, I will do like a tequila or a whiskey. That's if I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But the problem for me is, and this was even like the first time I drank, there's a fear of like getting silly, and I'm sure it's like losing control or whatever it is. And I just never wanted to get silly. And if my friend Audrey is in the chat, we did prom together, and I just said, please don't let me get silly. And
That's
a
why
shot,
you drink, though, right?
but the second I feel drunk, I'm like, I got to get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Like the second I become aware that I'm a bit loose, you
Yeah.
know, I'm a bit 3 sheets to the wind. I'm like, oh, I got to get the frick out of here. Cause this is
I'm
like,
the opposite.
oh, we know. My favorite is when you get so wasted, you're like, who isn't here? Dave's not here? Let's
left?
call him. Let's
They
call him.
left? Yeah,
Call
that
Dave.
is-
And then you'll make a video and you're like, I'm going to kill you, Dave, the second you wake up. If you don't get here, Dave, you're going to wake up dead. You're going to wake up dead.
I think I've been legitimately mad at people for leaving at some points.
I
You've
remember
gotten mad at
when
me so many times.
Oh,
Probably.
Jason
Yeah.
once called me because I didn't want to go to the bar because I was sick, and he wanted to tell everyone that Jenny and him were pregnant. And he's like, I can't even believe that you're not here for me to tell you. I mean, I get it. It was celebratory, but I was like, you don't have to be so mad. You can tell me tomorrow.
Okay, pretend this didn't happen.
Pretend. Doogie Howser.
'Cause I'll
out.
tell you this. For me, this didn't happen.
That's too much. Yeah, no, I would, but the thing is, like, the shot hits me when I'm least expecting it. So, like, I'll be talking to you, Rob, and be like, oh, yeah, I'm really excited for you. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, poof, wasted.
Yeah.
And some
Yeah.
people like that feeling,
Yeah.
and I struggle. I
Oh,
struggle.
I love it.
Really?
Oh, I love being with Jason till 3 a.m, 4 a.m.
Oh, well, I mean, that's always a, yeah.
And I love the getting wasted, and then I'll have smoking a joint after that. So you're like, wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Baker's house, 3 a.m. Arby's, no problem.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Arby's. Martinis.
A&W, I think that's where we went.
Yeah.
For sure.
Arby's, what a weird, if someone was like, you know what I did last night? Got wasted, went to Arby's at 3 a.m. You're like,
yeah.
oh, no, Dale.
You don't know horsey sauce?
The horsey sauce?
You don't know horsey sauce?
Yeah, this guy fucking knows horsey sauce. He said,
Oh, this guy knows horsey stuff.
oh, this guy knows horsey sauce.
Dale's
So I want to
called-
take you out to a special place. We can have a picnic, bust out the horsey sauce, drink some tomato juice.
Ew, fuck. My dad loves tomato juice. Loves it. He went. He was sober for a bit, and he was just like,
It was the weekend.
no.
It was one
Like
weekend.
he was taking. He was just like doing like a dry couple of weeks, and he just said that one day that he caught himself drink a whole can of tomato juice.
There's something to it, man, where you're just like, I don't know if it's the salt or what, but at
It
some
is the
point when you're
salt.
like, because Clamato juice for me, I'm like, sometimes you're like, I need it, and I don't know why. On a plane is when I drink Caesars mostly. I'm like, you got that Clamato juice?
Wait, you get Caesars on the plane?
Me too.
You got it.
How do you get it? How do you order them?
You go like this. Can I have a Caesar? And they go, all right.
You go like this. You go like that first,
Okay.
and they're like, you just.
This
poured-
is even too aggressive for me. I wait till they come around with the cart and they offer me a drink, and they go. My wife will say something normal like a coffee or a pop, and I was like, can I get a Caesar? Thank you.
So, but then they give you a shot of vodka and Clamato juice, or do they give you tomato
They
juice?
give you a little can of Clamato.
Yeah. Yum.
Sick. I want that.
Yeah.
I got a
That's-
Caesar in my fridge. Maybe I'll have that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, with a spicy bean.
How is everybody doing on their dry January?
I'm doing really good. There's some chances of rain, but I mean,
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, here's the,
I don't
Go
believe
ahead.
in dry January. I feel like I've been drier, but
yeah.
like there's still rain for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've soaked in a bath a couple nights for sure.
Bye, Jen. I'll see you I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow, just to quickly punch in, if you were interested, we are doing a TikTok breakdown. We're doing some cocktails, so maybe it'll be
Late night
raining.
party,
Maybe
Saturday night.
we'll be in a bath, but it'll be 9 p.m. We're looking at our favorite TikToks and reviewing them. So if you want to join, you can join the Patreon. But no pressure. But that's what we're
If you're
doing
not
tomorrow
there,
night
I'll
at 9.
find you and I'll call and I'll yell at you.
Oh wow.
Dave, honestly, can I tell you something? I'm already upset with you. Kiss me already. I never want to see you again.
Remember that
Dave,
time when I
it's
said
me again.
Remember
I
that
fell
time when I
down.
said I didn't want to see you again? I love you.
Dave, okay, don't be upset. I fell down. I don't know where.
I fall down.
Don't worry. I took the robe off. It's gone.
My robe's off, Dave. I don't even care anymore. Honestly, I've been working on so much. I'm not seeing results. It's just time to love myself. It's just time.
It's like I literally just showed up to pick you up for our first Tinder date.
Do you want to talk about The Office?
So you read my profile.
It was read to me, if you know what I mean.
Oh, by your husband. Okay.
No, by my friend.
I love how murder voice is just the normal voice now.
I know we've really got used to it.
We've normalized it.
I'm going to listen back to this after and I'm going to hate every minute.
Why do you hate it so much?
I'm allowed to be like, oh, I hate
No,
that-
you're
that my
not.
voice- Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, you didn't see the rules?
No, you didn't see them?
I mean, yeah. The ones that you're supposed to read when you're born. And I was like, no, I'm throwing these rules out.
Sorry, just to answer Tamika's question, when is the movie night? So the movie night, to celebrate 500 subscribers, we're going to be letting you all know when that's going down. But don't worry, it's in the works. It's
It
in
is
the works.
coming.
It is coming.
We don't know what the movie is yet. We don't even have choices for it yet.
Kelsey's like, I'm not even noticing murder voice anymore.
Yeah, totally.
We've done it. We've done it. We've killed it.
know.
It's going to be
We've
so funny when we hear regular Jason voice again. That's going to be so funny.
Well, why don't you unplug your mic and plug it back in?
I was just about to do.
I was just about to say.
The only reason why maybe I, to be honest, I don't know if you're laughing at the murder voice or my own voice now, and now I'm scared even more.
I want to say that it sounds higher.
It sounds like murder voice had helium.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
What?
What? What do you mean?
What's happening?
You sound like Aziz Ansari.
Randy!
What are you guys talking about?
Great.
Ooh. I'm Jason. Welcome to the regulars.
I don't even have a real voice anymore. I don't know
God.
who I am.
This is the biggest you'll ever be.
Hey, you guys want to go find some girlfriends? Come pick me up. I'm in my mom's basement in Pickering.
Y'all want to go to Utah for the weekend?
Wow.
Wow, that was such a journey. Now, Baker, as we come to an end, where can people find you? What's going on? I know we've got RobbieBaker.com, obviously.
Oh, that's the big thing. Check out the website. If you can, let me know what you think about it. I love hearing what people think about it. It's built by a 12-year-old. As anything I'm involved in now is built by 12-year-olds. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, perfect. And Jason, where can we find you in your normal voice?
I don't know if it's ever findable ever again.
It does.
Sound like a big up. It sounds like this.
I will be honest with you.
And maybe it is my normal voice, and you guys just never realized that before. But now that it's went out and become a murder voice, and then when it goes back, you're like, "Oh, this is stupid."
Maybe. Either way, today has been brought to you by Calzone Fever. Calzone Fever, they are 12. They are looking for franchises, and they have 3 head chefs. Calzone Fever. Catch the fever.
And on top of that, the CEO can program things into your calculator if you need them to.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Super genius. By the way, ladies, I'm a bit of a virgin.
Ew, ew. A bit gross.
Yeah, a bit. You figure it out.
Nope. Pass.
Pass. Should have said. Well, thank you everyone for watching and joining us on Casual Fridays. We will all be back, the three of us, next week, maybe with some dessert calzones. Who knows? We adore you all. If you're interested in our tomorrow night party, again, check out our Patreon. You can sign up and you can join us for our TikTok cocktails and review. And thank you so much. If you had a good time, like it. That would be really nice.
Yep.
And we will be back on Monday. Bye.
No, Saturday.
No, but I'm saying we
Right,
will be
okay.
back on Monday. But if you're joining on the Patreon, we will see you all tomorrow.
I just want to fuck up everything, so.
You did. Bye.